Hey guys, I want to share something with you that is probably going to be the best thing as a new gardener could do. And this is one of my plans to do for the future as well, is to plant things in the garden that are perennial. They'll come back year after year. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I have done that are starting to help me, and so that it can also help you as well. So let's go ahead and take a look. So first up, it's my herb garden. Herbs are one of the best things you can produce. So expensive in stores, but to grow them yourself can be quite simple and quite productive and beneficial for yourself. So I'm going to show you one of the plants that I have been growing, and we'll go from there. This is my herb bed that I've been growing my herbs in. This is my oregano. This is year 3 of it growing. And I actually cut it all back, and it's also, you can see, this will continue to sprout, touch down, and grow in different areas. And you can actually cut parts of these off and regrow them in other places if you want. But this one's quite successful. This is my first year growing. I grew these chives 3 years ago from seed. This is my first year where it's going to have a bloom, because I had kale that I overwintered last year from the year before in this area, and it kind of took over the sunlight, and the chives just weren't doing as good. But this year they're doing amazing. I had some sage in this garden bed, but I didn't continue growing it. I'm starting it again from seed. But over here I had cilantro. Now cilantro is a really good plant. It is not perennial in our area, but however, it does produce seeds very easily, and the seeds drop down and they will regrow cilantro again in this area. So I will have some cilantro growing here, but I grow it for the coriander seeds. So I actually want the seeds, and I let some of the seeds fall. I also harvest the seeds for my pickling, for my dill pickles. So this is my herb garden, and it'll continue to grow year after year. Now another plant that's fun to continue to grow year after year is strawberries. So this is my strawberry bed. Last year, a lot of these strawberries went from a root and branched out, and I harvested the branched out parts and planted them throughout the garden bed, starting from a strawberry basket that I once had. And my plan is to continue to fill this garden bed with strawberries for future years to come. And I'm also hoping to be able to plant some more things that will continue to grow. I do have mint inside a container, and I'm hoping to get it into a bigger container so it'll grow better this year. I also know that thyme and rosemary are both perennial as well, and I would love to get them growing into the garden as well. Last year's thyme was also covered by the kale, and it also did not do well over the winter. As well as, what else can I tell you? So there's quite a few herbs I want to get into the herb garden to grow year after year. Things like rhubarb, or figuring out how you can overwinter other plants that can be perennial in your area. Figuring out what they are. Also perennial flowers are also nice to have too. So I'm really hoping to get into a lot of the perennial gardens on top of my regular garden. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you want to continue on with me to watch my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to follow along with me, just to see where we go in the gardening. And yeah, thanks guys, until next time, bye.